Hello folks, this is Vagrant and we are back continuing the story of Clara Shephard. We just finished Mass Effect 1, we just took down Sovereign and Saren, and now we're going to move on to Mass Effect 2. Really excited about this. Mass Effect 2 is one of my favourite games of all time. Absolutely adore this game, although I haven't played it in a very long time. Don't really know why. I've also got every single piece of DLC installed, which for Mass Effect 2 is quite a lot. I think 5, 6, 7 packs, including all the alternate skin packs and stuff like that. And I haven't done most of those either, so I'm really excited about this. We're going to start a new game. Now, just before I get started, I want to say I am using a different recording program for this than I usually do, only because my default recording program absolutely breaks Mass Effect 2 for some reason that I cannot fathom. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay and everything's working okay. Let's find out. So, new game, male, female, or import ME1 character. I had to settle this up earlier. I did like a little configuration thing. There's Clara Shephard, level 46. So all our choices are going to carry on from Mass Effect 1. We may even see them here, but we'll have to find out. Please work, please work, please work. I've been battling with this game for about 4 hours now. I've modded it a little bit, but not done too much. Mainly texture mods again, as per usual. A couple of bug fixes and stuff like that. I don't want to ever fundamentally change the gameplay. So, we played the last game on normal, which is as it says, the baseline Mass Effect 2 experience. I think we're going to push ourselves a little bit further this time, and I think we're going to try playing on veteran. I do expect to die, you know, it's going to happen, but I'd like a little bit of challenge, and Mass Effect 1 definitely became super easy by the end, so we're going to play on veteran, because I'm a baller, what can I say? We're not going to play on hardcore. It's been too long. Veteran will do, though. Right, imported save game details. So this is all the stuff that happened that's getting imported. There is actually more than just this that's going to move along, but these are the big things that move on. So, Clara Shephard, rank 46, we were level 46 from the last game. Military specialization was Vanguard. Psychological profile, I was a Paragon. Rex survived Vermeer, because of course, as I mentioned, Rex could die. Caden and Lenko died on Vermeer. And Council history, the Council died during the attack on the Citadel, because I let them die. Because I'm a big old meanie. Here we go, I'm so excited. It's been so long.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, humanity seized political control of the galaxy. Now the human-led council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all advanced civilization in 50,000 years, have returned. To quell the rumours, the council has sent Commander Shepard and the Normandy to wipe out the last pockets of Geth resistance. Who reads out loud that quick? I could have read it in my head much quicker, but I want to read it for the YouTubes. The YouTubes need me. I don't want to let them down. Back on the Normandy.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time? The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either. I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Shepard, Liara, go. Now. Aye, aye. Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Alright folks, here we go. Going to the cockpit. So one thing you'll notice about Mass Effect 2 is that it's a much more cinematic game than Mass Effect 1 was. Much more. I mean, this is already more cinematic than anything else that happens. I mean, look at that. I remember being staggered by this. This is more cinematic than anything that happens in the entirety of Mass Effect 1. That doesn't make Mass Effect 1 bad, and that's not necessarily a good thing. It depends on your preference. But it looks amazing. Oh, doesn't that look so good? It definitely suits me more. I think that's why I fell in love with Mass Effect 2 so much. It feels like a sci-fi epic. Also, what a way to start. The Normandy killing off our home for the entire last game? It's a rebel move right there. Joker, we have to get you off this bloody ship, okay? Come on, buddy. It does help that I've got the HD upgrade, admittedly.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Joker is all of us.
Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm.
So not only do they blow up the Normandy, but they kill Shepard within the first 5-10 minutes of the game. Like, genuinely, she's dead. That genuinely is a thing. It's funny, I actually forgot this scene was in the game entirely. I knew Shepard died, and I thought at the end of Mass Effect 1, you know, when she pops back up again, I actually thought that wasn't how it happened. I thought she was already dead at the start of Mass Effect 2. So this was a nice little surprise. I completely forgot this existed.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
This is a reminder, whilst we're watching this, if you maybe missed it in the last series, we did actually encounter Cerberus in Mass Effect 1. They were a rogue Black Ops operation run by the Alliance, and they went missing, and they were... I don't think we ever really found out why, but they were killing Alliance soldiers via giant earthworm creatures and running really suspect, really suspect operations, researching Thorian husks and the Rachni and stuff like that. Here we are. I think she should keep the face, right? I think. Yeah, it's the same character. So we are again sticking with Vanguard. I'm hoping to be more shotgun heavy again. But the idea is to really keep the essence of the character stable throughout the entire series. So we're going to play the game in the same way, we're going to look the exact same way, we're going to play the same class, everything. Yeah, there is actually ammo in this game, isn't there? I wonder why.
There, on the monitor. Something's wrong.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings.
We're alive!
Oh my god, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Lawson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
So that's Miranda. Very important character in the game. Would go on to spawn countless Mass Effect 2 porn parodies and stuff. Not that I would partake in such material, obviously. My point is... Shut up. That's all I've got.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
Now, let's just keep in mind
Grab the pistol and armor from
that I'm playing on a hard difficulty, okay?
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor. This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
Oh, wow.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
So it looks like we just got tons of stuff. Oh, this is different already. From carrying on, we've got loads of Palladium, we've got loads of credits, and we have started off with loads of Paragon, which is good. I've never done this before. I've never taken a character from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
What?
Look out!
The combat is so much smoother already, it really is. Hacked mech.
Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles.
I'm so excited. The game looks great, doesn't it? Look how much nicer that looks. Oh, it's nuts. Oh.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in.
I'm on it.
Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's more. Now I am playing on harder, so I do need to be slightly careful.
have engaged. Critical system damage. Failure.
Nice work, Shepard.
Thanks, Miranda. We're going to have beautiful babies at some point. Just having a little look, really. I don't think the game's likely to throw secret items at me already. This seems unlikely, but I'm not going to not check. See, there's 2 paths. We can go that way, or we can go this way, and there is something on the ground. This looks like ammo, but that's okay. God, I hope this recording's... Whoa, he's a big boy.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
You're keeping them distracted, are you, Miranda? I think it's those dead people over there. Ooh, grenade launcher.
Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to...
I got it. Don't you worry, love.
Take the elevator
That's pretty cool.
down 1 floor.
I'm not really a grenade launcher kind of girl. Guy. I don't know. How do I describe myself?
Hurry! Get to the door! Run!
Nice. Beautiful.
You're doing fine, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got closing in on my position.
Miranda knew. Now this is the thing. It's an interesting beginning. Wait, this looks closed off. Let's go in there. What's out on the ground?
Hostile forces have engaged.
Alright then.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery.
That's me!
Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
I am part synthetic. I am Geth-esque, in a way. Highlight individual... Okay, this has been a long time. Highlight individual nodes to find matching symbols. When you found 2 matching symbols, select them to complete the circuit. Complete all circuits before you run out of time to buy... It is literally a matching game, isn't it? Oh yeah, I'm a hacker. This is just what real hacking is like, I'm sure. Got some credits?
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Why would Cerberus, a Black Ops Alliance group that I have fought with in the past, spend over 4 billion credits to bring me back to life? Intriguing, isn't it? I don't actually have the answers for you, I'm afraid. I guess we'll find out. Hello, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, I don't think I can do much for you there, pal.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old Ice Queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
It seems like I'm just going to do something that I had to do last time as well. I'm going to knock everything down a little bit for the sake of making the dialogue a little bit more punchy. I really want to make sure you can hear the dialogue.
I've got him! Shepard, what the hell?
Here I come to wreck the day!
What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
I just woke up. You probably know more than I do.
Right, sorry about that. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it!
Go on, Jacob.
Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards.
Yeah.
We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Look at him go. What a Chad. Okay, and here we shall learn how to do commands, maybe. What we're going to use. Hull. There we go.
Falling back.
I have been working on Headhunter purposefully.
Ready to get the hell off this station?
Before we go anywhere, I need some answers.
Sure. What do you want to know?
The wheel is bigger.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion.
Oh no.
But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
I'm in two minds about this, because one part of me very much wants to explore the story. You know, why not? But in universe right now, we are an exploding ship covered by mechs. My motivation should not be to ask about things like this. It should be to talk about that later, and let's get the hell off the ship.
Quickest way to those shuttles.
You know?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best.
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Hi, Wilson.
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this door.
Let's rock out. It is an interesting decision to bring back ammo.
We've been spotted.
I don't know if I like it or dislike it. I'm not really making a judgment call on that.
Come on over!
Allied force casualty.
Hee.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Make 20 enemies scream as they are set on fire.
Find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
That's a hell of a goal.
Oh god. They found me. Help!
I'm on my way, Wilson.
Where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Let's go get him, Jacob. But there's loot to get first.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
It's a big science experiment, aren't I?
Shepard! Down here!
Alright, Wilson.
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
I know you just said that, buddy. Just looking around. Sure seems like a tutorial. Hold RB to access the power wheel. Select Unity. There you go, up you pop, lad. The Unity's a default skill now.
Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
I've got him!
Oh, we have a new ability. We have Overload. Boop. Hee.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
I'm gonna have a look around if you don't mind.
Okay, we took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The LAZARUS project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Okay. Just having a little wander. Boo. Yay. Hack datapad? Sounds like my kind of language. My changwich, as the cool kids would say. Where is it? Where's this datapad at? Yo! Where's my D-pad? There it is. Move the cursor and select the target code segment. What? Oh. I see it. So. There? Yep. There? Cool. Nice! Oh, well, so go right. It's going to be fairly linear at this point. Yeah, it makes sense. I've got two little men face on my buttocks. It's lovely. That's all I ever really wanted. Oh, max for days. I do quite like how unobtrusive the UI is. I'm enjoying that a lot. Oh, hello. Tell you what. I think it's great launch time. Well, that was rubbish.
My shields are down.
Yeah, I realized. Honestly, it feels like just reloading just makes it more like a typical shooter. Maybe that's what they were going for, really. I think this is the wrong way, which makes it the right way. Gonna do a lot of video games. Okay, here we go. That one. That one. That one. Okay, somehow they're all different. I definitely saw that one. There it is. It's that one, yep. Yep. I think it's that one. Nice. Ooh. Better get used to that one, folks. Racking up the creds, though.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
It's funny that Miranda gets a pretty little picture on her logs, and Wilson is just him going, Miranda's a bitch, grr. He doesn't get a picture or anything, it's just him being a grumbly old man, really. I don't get the impression he's her biggest fan.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Oh, damn!
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Alright then, come on.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I mean, that's interesting because my sheer... Just because I've been reborn doesn't mean I have to work for him or do anything he suggests, really.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
I like you, Miranda. I know she's pretty, and that means people don't like her. That's genuinely a thing. But she's actually a fairly good character as well. Really, all the characters in Mass Effect 2 are good characters. That's why I fell in love with this game. Even Jacob is already like a better version of Kaidan, really.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
This is a waste of time. I feel as good as ever.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on a cruise. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Kaidan Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
I left a friend to die that day and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Kaidan gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Alrighty then. Go speak to the elusive man in the room
elusive man
downstairs.
is waiting for you in the other room.
Examine door.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
I was talking to the door, not you, Miranda.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Oh god, I hate that name. It's very X-Files though, a little bit, isn't it? It's very X-Files in the, you know... What's he called in X-Files? I can't remember what it's called. Armor. So, we've got a few here from the DLC. It's a bit sad that it's all... Oh, it's not sad. This is Blood Dragon Armor, so this is actually Dragon Age based. I don't like how that looks. That is... We're going to look at that. Storm speed by 10%, shield by 15. I mean, this is obviously pretty good stuff. What's my default armor do, though? That's pretty cool. Shields by 10. I mean, that's not... The thing is, I was a little worried, because I've got all this DLC. I was a little worried that it would kind of make me too powerful, if that makes sense. Now, I don't know if this is actually the quality of my armor, or if it's... Oh, I can customize individually. I see, I think it's like a... Look at that, look at what you can do. Look at this! How cool is this? Absolutely amazing. Very cool. Proper customized. It's not that much for the others. I think the Kestrel is like a gear pack, right? You can either customize this with pieces we're going to buy, or you can wear like an actual DLC suit. Does that have to wear the... I'll use that if it doesn't have to use a helmet. I'm not using a helmet. Yeah. I don't want a helmet. You've actually ruined it. Actually been ruined. Okay, we're going back to normal. I don't wear helmets. We'll use that one though, because that's pretty cool. We'll use the Kestrel stuff. The Kestrel stuff's pretty cool. You can customize materials and everything. Baller. Might go for the mat, yeah. Nice. We find a nice blue to go with the lights. That might look good. Very cool. This is great. I'm going to lose so much time to this. A little bit lighter colour in there, maybe. Maybe not that light. It's just like a... Yeah, maybe that's okay, actually. Alright, cool. So I'm actually giving up the shield and stuff like that, but I'm not willing to not have a helmet, so... Right, there we go, we're done. Very cool. I'm glowy, I'm feeling good. I'm always fine to kind of skip over DLC armors and stuff like that. Like, they look great, but... A, helmet. B... I don't want, like, early game boosts. Now, just before we go anywhere... I'm gonna save it. Squad. So, here we are. So that's all the Paragon we got. We got what felt like a lot of Paragon points, right? 2,500 or something, because our Paragon is carrying on from the last game. But it honestly isn't that much. It's like a small thing towards it. And initially, even that I was a little bit iffy on, because it feels a bit cheap to kind of gain stuff already. But at the end of the day, Paragon isn't necessarily a big benefit, and we are the same character. Our past deeds should matter. They define partly who we are. So, you know, we should be partly Paragon, because that's how we were in the last game. I'm okay with it. I look cool. I'm ready to go.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Is this the voice, by the way? Is it? I can't remember his name. He's the president in Independence Day. Is it him?
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies.
I was dead.
We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier. and more convenient.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Been back for 5 bloody minutes and they've already put me into work. Crazy. I'm not gonna level. I don't know. Game. Like, I know you're gonna try to make me do this, but I actually don't want to do this yet. Okay. Yep. I need to do some research. I'm gonna min-max my character as I want to do. So I'm not gonna. I don't want to spend squad points. Go away. Game. Be gone. I'm just hoping if I talk to someone that'll fix it.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
And she's all, you know, oh, I believe in what Cerberus stands for, and I'm not sure you do. My only experience of Cerberus up until this point of time is literally what they did to Admiral Kahoku in the last game, and they killed him and fed him to baby Rachni. So, like, why would I trust her?
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
I can't help but like her, because I like that confidence and attitude, and it's always nice when a character feels like they're not just here to worship Shepard. You know, we got a lot of that in the last game, and we will continue to get that, I'm sure, for 2 more games. So it is nice, and look, she'll come around eventually, I have no doubt, but it's nice when people are suspicious and they've got their own motivations and goals. That's what you want. You want characters who have their own things to achieve in the world, and it's not just your life, it's everyone's lives, you know?
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm having a little think. I'm just wondering. I don't know, like, I kind of like the idea of the N7 stuff, but it doesn't look as cool. Just because... God, I wish I could turn the helmet off that. Just because it kind of, you know, represents where we came from. It's our homies. And this is not going to go away till I spend a bloody squad point. Right, okay, I'll get something, alright? I'll get something. So we can get incendiary ammo, which burns through armor, sets enemies on fire and damages health. We can get charge, which uses a damaging shockwave, ram into an enemy with incredible force, which sounds amazing. Yeah, and assault mastery, which gives me health and weapon damage. We've already got a point in that, though. We've already got a point in that. Let's grab... I'm just going to put 1 point in assault mastery. Oh, Paragon Renegade, plus 20... Okay. I've been convinced. It's going to boost how much we get. Evolves assault mastery into one of the following options. Destroyer. Further increases weapon damage and gives a damage bonus to powers. Further reduces power recharging time, increases power duration, and Paragon Renegade scores. Yeah, okay. There we go. Got 10% more health, got more weapon damage, powers recharge quicker, and we gain more Paragon Renegade points. I'm still not spending my time focusing on trying to game the system one way or another. I will naturally lean Paragon anyway, but I'm sure we'll have a couple of Renegade choices. But it is important, whichever way you end up leaning, to get enough points to do certain things. So I think it's worth putting the skill points in to make sure we get high enough in Paragon or Renegade to unlock those conversation options later on. Basically.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
I think I do, yeah.
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
You said you served in the Alliance.
Literally just said that.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Sounds about right.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Off we go. Oh, cool. We received the following bonuses for importing a level 46 character. So we started a whole level higher, got 20,000 credits, got some elements, and we got a bunch of Paragon. And I received a big bonus for credits for importing a rich Mass Effect 1 character. That's interesting because by the end of Mass Effect 1, I was immensely poor because I spent all my money farming bloody resources. And we got a new gun, and we got some more credits, and there we go. Cool. It feels good. The game just feels... You can tell it had a much bigger budget and stuff like that, and they had a tighter idea of what they were trying to do. Everything is slicker. Now, that's not always necessarily a good thing, because you think that streamlining often comes at the expense of story.
We should be there shortly, Shepherd. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
You can tell, how do I put my gun away? I have no idea. Pistol, machine pistol, machine pistol. So I've got a shotgun, which is good for me, obviously. A heavy pistol and a machine pistol. You can tell they've really upped the contrast. Mass Effect had a problem where it was very lacking in contrast. It gave all the environments a very sort of shallow, flat feel, but it's not really a problem anymore. That used to be how I put my gun away. Is that not a thing anymore? It actually might not be. I'm gonna press lots of buttons.
Move it!
Easy enough. Going now.
I don't know what the hell that is. X. I found it! Oh no, X is swap gun. I guess to your previous gun, right? 510, 1260. What is that? I actually can't remember. Right, we're just going to end it there. We're right at the start of the level. It seems like a really good time to end things. Oh, can I level up? can. Interesting. Notice how there's much less in the way of skills. There's far fewer than there was last time. It's interesting. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you lovely folks in that next video. Very, very excited to get started on Mass Effect 2. Cannot wait. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.